Hi, and welcome to day 3 of Manifesting with the Angels. Today's energy says, wow, you are already on day 3. You're so awesome. You will do this entire challenge. So it's almost like Spirit is reassuring you. You've already committed to 3 days. Always, I notice in regimens and rituals when we start anything from diets to challenges, businesses, everything. The beginning is always the hardest, is that starting, because as humans, we build excuses. Everything is an excuse. I have to have this ready, I have to have that ready, or I'm not ready. So we build excuses. So once we start, day 1 is always hard because, okay, we do it, but then day 2 is like, you might or might not do it. But once you get to day 3, you it's almost like you feel like, okay, I already committed to 2 days. I'm definitely doing day 3. So it's almost like day 3 is like, that's it, you're committed. Once you get to that day 3 energy, you feel like you could do this because you already did it for a few days. You're proud of yourself. And if you're not, if you're someone like me that always has that I'm not doing enough energy, there is some of us, I think it's like 10% of us, that we always feel like it's not enough, like we're not doing enough. We want to do more, we want to give even more, we want to learn even more. It's always like a more, or day 3 is about spirits, the angels saying, reassuring you, you're doing awesome, you got this is enough. You sitting here in this now moment with your beautiful manifesting with the angels journal and working on it, taking 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes out of your busy days and schedules to sit down and connect with spirit. You're amazing. So you may never know what results come from your action, but if you do nothing, there will be no result. A lot of the issues that we have, that we face, especially when I work with a lot of you in your lives, you're always afraid of the no, of the what will they tell you? What if I don't get it? What if you do get it? What if you were meant to get it, but you didn't try because of the fear of no, or the fear of not receiving your mindset of what it was? I remember a story of this man who makes it to heaven, and he goes into the Akashic records. There's a saying that once we go into where we're supposed to be, it's almost like the judgment. A lot of people, and I don't want to get religious, I just want to I'll share with you the story. So he gets to the Akashic records. Some people say it was St. Peter, some people say it was Archangel Raziel. And he goes into this beautiful marble room and he sits down, and I'm going to use Archangel Raziel because that's who I connect with. Archangel Raziel sits down in front of him and just opens up this beautiful box and pulls out a book. It has a beautiful red ribbon, and he just doesn't say anything, just gives it to this man, and he's, human. Well, what is this? What is this book, and what's in it? What am I supposed to do? So Archangel Raziel just doesn't say nothing, kind of pushes the book towards him and opens it up, and the man starts reading. And he's reading almost like depictions of his life, things that he wanted but he never manifested, and then how he got there. And he's like, but this didn't happen. But wait a minute, this was supposed to happen, but why didn't it happen? And then he keeps reading even more, and he starts to notice kind of like a repetitive energy. All of these things that he, in different times and chapters in his lives, that he was supposed to manifest, he didn't manifest because he didn't take that step. Because in the book, it shares the story of where he was, so he remembers that part. And then it shares what he could have done to manifest it. And he never got past that. He got to, okay, I want this. He was always afraid. And the book shows different outcomes, like different things, different people, different energies. Life is about action. And if you don't take that action, you won't know. You won't know. So this is why I love this quote. Is of course by Gandhi. You may never know what results come from your action, but if you do nothing, there will be no result. So take that energy in. You're never going to know the results. You don't know what day 30 of this book will bring you. You don't know a year from now sitting here giving this energy every single day will bring. It might just bring you to do a lot of self-love, self-healing, sitting down, speaking your truth, you know? Beatrix Potter said, there's something delicious about writing the first words of a book. You never know where you're going to end up. It's just when you start these new projects, you just do them. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know where they're going to lead. You don't know what this, when I sat down to do this book with Archangel Metatron, I didn't know, this was back in 2012, 13. I didn't know that in 2021, I was still going to be sharing the beauty of connecting with the angels, with you all, resharing this work. Prioritize an action plan. Organize yourself. Set up your I put printables, your printables, or write them in this journal. Set appointments for your goals and desires. Organize personally your appointments for you and only you. Create day by day, week by week, by closing of this 30-day challenge. How do you then I want to share something with you. So a lot of people don't start huge projects because, and I get it, it seems like overwhelming. I'm gonna write, a novel, 30,000 words, 15 chapters. So I learned from the most successful authors that what they would do was they would set appointments. So you're going to grab your journals or planners or your alarm clocks and your phones. And you're going to go to a date, this past. But you're going to go to a date and you're like, okay, write 100 words. Or they say you're opening up an Etsy shop. Today I'm going to create the listings, or I'm going to create the whatever I'm selling, my hobby I'm selling. I saw this shop a couple days ago. This woman, that's what I'm saying, that I love reading success stories and they follow me around because I love to share them with you guys. So this woman was at home with her baby. She didn't want to go back to work. And mind you, everybody's selling baby stuff. But she's like, you know what? I absolutely love the way my baby looks with these adorable little bows. Nothing crazy. The bows are just like, they're like regular, like ribbons, but almost like the I Love Lucy type knot. I call them the I Love Lucy type knot because I remember Lucy used to always wear those little headbands to the side, and her baby looked adorable. And she started to create them in different colors, designs, and whatnot. They're not cheap. She sells them, I think 3 for like $25. But the material is really nice. Like you could tell it's really good material, really good, authentic, nice stuff. Not just like the bowls that you'll get at for say Five Below. She sold her business. She did so well that it became too much for her. That I think she wrote that she finally sold her business to her sister, so she could start, staying home. Not only was she looking for a way to stay home with her baby, to kind of fill that income, her business became so much that it was actually taking time. That's how successful she was. So she found an outcome. She sold it to her sister for some money, still gets royalties from the sales of her bowls. But now she doesn't have to do anything because passive income. Her sister's doing everything. It's about starting, create 10 designs. I'm going to launch a new shop. I want to do it. My goal is to do it in September because I am a very crafty person and I love arts and crafts. And it's going to be, of course, spiritual. It's going to have to do with a lot of spiritual things and crystals and hangings, because I like to create my home. All my art and stuff is very spiritual. I have paintings on the walls that I painted myself, and they all reflect of a spiritual energy that I have worked with. So I have that. I have, like right now here, I'm working with you with manifesting with the angels. I have my kind of schedules. It's a mess, because if you look at my desk, which I'll show it to you in a second, there's a lot of stuff that I have. A stack of books here, a stack of books here. I have my journals, I have 2 different planners, you know, my computer. So, you know, I'm always organizing, reorganizing. I'm very lucky that my husband is like really good at organizing, and he will take care of like the other side. So I'm able to do that. So set your appointments. Don't feel overwhelmed, because if I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to do it? I'm going to open another shop and I already have this. Like, I won't do it. I will talk myself out of it. That's ego. Ego will get in the way and talk your way out of it. No. Beautiful Archangel Raziel, which I feel like is the energy of today, wants to know that all it takes is actions. Is you starting with little steps. So, how do you feel? This is the main forte of the book, is you sharing your emotional feelings. You are on day 3. What has been occurring? Simply write anything and everything that comes to your mind. It's almost like free writing. Don't second guess it. Don't overthink. Just allow, write, and flow. And then I made on the book, you just have a very simple, the weeks are up here. There's no date, so you could add whatever you like. You can make copies of this little, you know, area and put them, you know, on your walls. So you could set up your appointments. Then I have the goals. What are the goals for this project, this intention? You know, because it's all about manifesting our desires. What are the goals? What are your intentions? What are your desires? Okay. Everybody tells me, Daisy, you say goals, intentions, and desires. Isn't that the same thing? Let's break it down. Goals are, I feel like when I'm doing projects, let's say, I'm gonna go back to my Etsy shop. When I first started Etsy, my goal was to fulfill the income that I had lost because of COVID, right? So that was my goal. And you could go way, way, way back to the videos and see, like, I was going through it, you know? I share with you my breakdown, my story, how I got to where I got. And that's a goal. That was my goal. Every week, I will write in my goals, my Etsy, the oils that I'm working on, the spiritual tools that I'm working on, intentions. I intend to manifest a business, an actual brick and mortar style business where I'm the creative part, you know, or I get to do the videos and face you guys. And then I have a team that actually does the orders, because right now I'm a 3-person show and it's mostly family. So I'm already at a place where I need extra help, especially that I'm launching, you know, more work. So those are my intentions. I intend to do this, you know. What are my desires? A desire is like a wish. I don't like to say wishes because a lot of people, I like to say wishes. I believe in wishes. A lot of people don't. They feel like a wish is something very Disney. But if you believe, if you have faith, if you have hope, if you're optimistic, then wishes is our ideal. You notice I won't write wishes because that is like a 1% of the people that actually believe in fairy tales. But desires are more because you desire to get married. You desire a certain house, certain car, a certain lifestyle, health, relationship with your family. And like, these are all desires. So I put on the bottom major goal. So what is, you know, what is the major goal? And then what is the outcome? Major goal, what do you want the outcome to be from this major goal? So I could write, well, like I said to you, my major goal is to be the creative, actually, no, my major goal is to start a brick and mortar. And the outcome would be for me to be the creative, person in the spiritual business, so I can work with you guys more like this and less packaging orders and doing the stuff that takes a lot of time but doesn't give me FaceTime with you all. So day 3 is very simple, but it gets you to thinking, kind of breaking down what we are working on in this beautiful 30 days. And Patreon has the beautiful healing video that I just created that I think goes along with day 2. Of course, you could use it at any time, because the whole process, this is healing. This, what we're doing is healing, because you're doing this is because you want certain things of your life, and in order to get them, you need to heal other aspects. So today, take the moment. Let's connect with Archangel Raziel. Beautiful Archangel Raziel, you came through in the very beginning of this wonderful day 3. We are truly grateful that we're here with you on this quest, and we would like to know insights. We would like to be synchronized so we can allow the flow of creativity in our lives, so we know what actions to take, so that the perfect people, circumstances, and situation all align in front of us in a very effortless and flowing style. We are truly grateful of your mysteries and your secrets, and allowing us to realize these beautiful universal secrets in our now moment, compatible to what we are going through. My truth and your truth are not going to be the same. So this is for everyone to find their own mysteries, their own secrets, realized in their now moment. Thank you, Archangel Raziel. We continue on this quest with gratitude and forward motion. Amen. And so it is, and it is so. So it's a blessing so much to be. Thank you all for being part of day 3. I hope you find these videos uplifting. Once again, I will always have them below, so you could simply buy them. And if not, you could just follow along with your journal. Many blessings. I'll talk to you soon.